Round two.
Round two.
Ready, fight. Welcome back, everybody, to
So loud.
Hey,
Of course it is.
You should be happy I even know what I'm doing after the last stream.
We changed the program, so.
Oh,
We're now
well.
in StreamYard because then I can.
So I can lay in my Chewbacca now?
Yes.
Okay.
I guess I need to get rid of my background since I'm virtualized.
There you go.
Oh wow, that was fun.
Well, it is in test mode.
We made it.
I'm so pissed.
Why? We had such a good time.
Well, we still can have another good time.
Yeah,
It's not New Year's for me yet.
No,
you gotta
I gotta
count down
load
for
everything
chill.
again. You don't understand. I built an entire program for 3 more hours and it's all gone. You have to understand, it took me 2 days to do it. It's like,
Oh, I'm sorry, Dave.
that's why I'm like, I'm so pissed that everything's gone.
Well, Kim, the last stream shut down. And
Yeah.
we're here now. I miss.
I was gonna say we just need Kim to click her link on her email, I guess.
All right. Let's see if I can get this back up.
Kim's actually going to be New Year's like very shortly too. Why am I plugged into this? This is a wild.
We could do a stream. Who thinks Crew's going to shave his mustache?
Well, if he hasn't been required to shave his mustache before now, I don't think that he's going to have to have a requirement to do it when he relocates.
Wait, he's moving? You're moving?
No, temporary
No.
assignment.
Oh. It's a secret because he's a Navy SEAL.
No, I wish I was a Navy SEAL. Look at my skinny body. Are you serious? Do I look like this on the movies?
Well, I watched that. They used to have a show about the SEAL training where the people would do the SEAL training to see if they could do it, and they would be put in a box, right? You'd have to stay in the box as long as you could, and so they were not big people.
Yeah,
because
I've been in this box right there. I mean, it's a good box.
I feel like I'm in a box right now.
Oh my gosh.
Not a Navy SEAL.
No, Air Force, right?
Navy
Crew?
SEAL. All I've heard is about him being in a helicopter and jumping.
No, I never jumped. No. Whoa.
Oh,
Let's be honest. I never jumped out of a good helicopter.
No
So,
reason to
okay,
jump out of a
for
perfectly
Navy
good
SEAL
aircraft.
or 82nd
Well, I
Airborne,
guess it's a secret then, Trish.
it is a secret. He's on a secret mission.
Well, no,
And
it's
I just blew
the
his
mustache.
cover.
I just was a mustache for New Year's. Dave,
My apologies
we're gonna
to
do a
the
Dave
chat.
goatee.
I'm now drinking Perrier, so there you go. We don't have to worry about me having.
I'm gonna do a Dave goatee.
Getting into Florida Park
a
Explorer.
Dave goatee. I'm trying to picture that on you.
Do the John Waters where it's really thin.
This is in. Dave is so mad right now because
He is. He's sulking over there.
No, I'm literally sitting here loading programs.
Yeah.
Let me get my hubby in there. There we go.
boys, girls. Like
I'm
Dave,
literally loading because in 10 minutes we have another New Year's, so I have
Okay.
to make sure the video is ready to go.
Okay,
Ah.
so while we're filling time, we need to figure out this Genie Plus thing and Lightning Lane for when we go, because I'm not up to date on any of that. I'm just thought that we were going to have someone take us to all the rides and we didn't have to worry about anything.
From what I understand,
never used
Trish, one of the changes is I think you have to add Genie Plus each day. Before you could do it in bulk for all your days. But I think, isn't that true, Jen, from what you understand, that it has to be booked each day?
Each day, yes.
And you should do it at like 6:55 in the morning and book your first.
So while
whatever it's
you're on
called.
the bus going to whatever park you're going that day, you need to also be on your phone.
You're going to be on your phone all day anyway if you have your My Disney Experience app.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
What?
Everything is done through that.
Yeah.
It's your best
Food-
friend in the
food,
park.
everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's HM has got it. That's
Yeah.
what we did. That's what everyone does.
Mhm.
My daughter was the lead person on the phone because, of course, being younger, she's more proficient at all the
So-
apps.
So sometimes Jill, when Jen's in the park, I'm on my app for Jen for times.
Right.
Well, and do you guys remember when I ordered her food that day? I did that through my Disney Experience
Yep.
app. I mobile ordered her a meal through my app.
Right.
How did? Yeah.
Well,
is it-
we linked with Michelle.
We did. Yeah. We linked with
I
our
linked
daughter.
my phone.
Yeah.
I
Mhm.
linked my
Yeah.
app. to her.
Wow. Wow.
It's all. on
Yeah.
your
It's
phone.
not, I gone are the whimsical days where we could sort of on the fly decide what we wanted to do. You know what I mean?
Right. We
I
were
miss
going to
it.
rope drop and then go to whatever our number one ride is.
You're gonna have to wait.
And you can do that. I
Is
mean, you can do
there-
that without having your app. But if you want to do anything else the rest of the day, as far as checking wait times or do Genie Plus or do mobile ordering or check show times or parade times or any of that stuff,
We have
need to
our
have your
restaurants
your app.
reserved. I think we have reservations at all the
I'm pointing
restaurants.
because you're right.
So
Well, if you have reservations, Trish, you're going to want to check in through your app so they know that you're there.
well, when we
I don't
walk
want
up,
to.
when we walk up there and we say the Wilkersons are here, they'll know we're here.
It takes longer. Then you have to wait in lines and wait for all that
But if
mess.
we
when
have
you
a
can just do it.
reservation, like if we have a 12 o'clock reservation,
You're not going in at 12. I can just tell you that. What you do is that you
So-
check in as you're walking up, right? So you get on your app, you check in as you're walking up and say you're here, and then you wait for them to call your name, and then they'll come get you or call your name. And there is a stand that you can go walk up to and wait in line to give them your name to let them know you're there, but it takes longer. I know, I'm giving you heart palpitations. I'm sorry.
yeah, I'm having the
So
vapors.
it actually, so it's actually not that difficult. It
It's
really
not.
isn't.
It's not.
So you go to the Walt Disney World Experience app, right? You have an account,
right.
and you do all your reservations from there, and you're able to sign in and look at everything you want to do, whether it's food, whether it's G Plus, Lightning Lane, everything. It's all there. It's very easy.
So
It really is.
password.
It's like you'll find it's like your best friend the whole day.
It is really. Trish,
I can't
can
live
figure
without it.
out. And I'm not a smart guy.
Ooh,
You're a
okay.
Navy SEAL. What are you
You're a
talking
Navy
about?
SEAL. You're pretty smart.
I'm not a Navy SEAL.
You're pretty smart.
Sign me out.
I wouldn't have been on a live
I
stream.
didn't create a new password.
Gosh, I like my eyes
Right.
like
Nope, I'm still on.
blacked out. Goodness.
Oh my goodness.
You do have a cool vest though. You guys want to see the
It's
vest?
under Florida Park. Okay.
I'll show
You
you
have a
the
Navy
vest.
SEAL vest?
Yeah, I got a cool vest.
Yeah, that is cool.
Black jacket. What's up?
Love it.
This way.
Pretty cool. Not a Navy SEAL though. Anyways, Walt Disney World Experience is very simple to
So
use.
what do you want me to do?
It
It
is.
really is.
I don't know. The chat hasn't moved either.
HM has HM said it. Like it's your best friend.
It is the 100-year hat. Yes.
It's
Right, but
still-
we didn't want to be on our phone, right? We
You
weren't
have to
planning
be
to
there.
have our phone.
Like, yeah, if you want to navigate, you
Yeah.
have to.
There's no more maps. Like I remember going to Disneyland when I was like 15
Yes.
in the 90s.
There are maps.
There
Yeah,
are
we-
maps.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah,
but
there are maps.
Oh.
You can use the
Oh.
map.
Look,
But,
Rob
like-
has a jacket. Some sort of jacket. Some sort of. But his is not a Navy SEAL.
No,
I think he's
but
Navy.
So,
I'm a Navy SEAL.
What do you want me
Trish,
to
are
do?
you
I'm
are you going to Disney Springs before you start going into the parks?
No.
Okay, because we went to Disney Springs. We flew in on a Friday. We went to Disney Springs on the weekend before we went to the parks. And there is a customer service building there where we went in and we got all our maps. And that's where we did any kind of syncing and all sorts of things as to get ourselves ready before we went into the
And
parks.
converted our passes.
Converted. We had these,
The people mover.
yeah, we had these, believe it or not,
Just
when
double.
we went in like 2008, 9, whatever that was. We got 10-year never expired
No, 10
tickets.
day.
10-day, I'm sorry,
Yeah,
10-day never expire passes. Okay. And we hadn't used them all. We still had
We had 7 days.
7
on
days
ours.
left. So we went through this whole thing with Disney where we had to call them. First, we had to email them. Then we had to call them. Then we physically went there in person, and they converted all that into usable tickets. So we still have what 3 days, 3 days left for when we come in September, where we don't have to
3
pay for the
minutes.
perks. What's that?
3 minutes for Mountain
Three-
Standard Time.
Oh, 3 minutes till next celebration here.
Yeah.
Drew, it's
Yeah,
too
the
bad we
funny
don't have
thing is we
FaceTime
could-
or something. I'd walk you through it on how to use it. It's not hard.
No, I
Take care of it.
had it on my. I
Oh,
had it
yeah.
on my
You got a
phone.
concierge, right? Wait a minute,
Right.
right?
But
There.
that's what I'm saying. They're
Yes.
taking care of that. Cloud9 Getaways is taking care of the other. So I think we have every minute.
No one's talking.
I
Every
got you
minute
covered.
accounted for.
It's so easy.
We have your entire day planned. You're good.
Yes. Okay, good.
It's so easy.
Yeah.
The caveman can do it.
That's why we love Dave and
I just
Jen.
need to get.
No, it's that caveman
I'll tell
commercial.
you.
But it's so easy though.
Well, that was the old Geico commercial.
Yeah, it's really easy.
No, it is. I have the Disney World and the
There's
Disneyland
literally
apps,
just in there, put in a picture.
and yeah, it's
It's simple.
I have the Disney Cruise app too now. Ooh, ooh.
Oh,
Wow.
nice.
Well, I don't have that.
Oh, hey,
We'll end
this
up with
one.
that eventually here.
Oh,
Yeah, 'cause
yeah.
I'm already, like February 1st, I'm like booking my stuff, like getting my reservations in, getting stuff ready for the cruise. Or February 2nd, I think is when Chris said we could start doing that. I don't remember.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, what we're
Oh,
gonna do is we're gonna have a
Yeah, those
Disney
are the
cruise
cruise,
meeting in
that's
like
fun.
2 weeks.
Yeah, because I didn't know we had to do anything for that. So
You don't have to worry about it. You got me.
gosh, you guys.
Yes, we have Dave and Jen.
Anxiety.
You have nothing
going
to
on a
fear
cruise.
but rogue waves.
I know.
Oh my
Rogue
god.
waves and sharks.
Sharks
do we-
aren't getting up there.
So do we know who is celebrating Mountain Time?
Kim,
Well,
Clark-
Kim is. If
Clark-
Kim might be listening. I know she's at. Oh, Kim is.
Kim is you're in
Kim
Mountain
Foreman.
Time.
Minutes.
Kim's in Denver, so
Okay.
in Denver area.
Mountain time,
the
right?
ironic thing
Mountain
is
Time, yep.
we're 25 minutes away from Mountain Time because we're 25 minutes to Arizona, and that's on Mountain Time because that's right past Boulder City, which is about 20 minutes from here. So hey, you want to go? No, I know.
No, we could celebrate in 2 different time zones if we wanted to drive.
Megan G, what's up?
Hmm.
Kim, we got you.
This might be Mikey.
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
We're gonna
yeah.
toast you, Kim.
Who used to do that? Two
Welcome, Miss Mikey.
Let me boot him.
What you
That's-
drinking,
Howdy,
Mikey?
howdy.
I think we have to.
Diet Coke.
We have to get him out of here.
What?
We have to get
Did
Mikey
you
out
just
of
say
here.
get him out of here? Is that what you said?
Somebody. He wants to
Oh,
get rid
boy.
of somebody.
We gotta get Mikey out of here.
Oh, cruise shot it.
You two were killing us.
I
the
love you,
other
buddy.
day.
Oh gosh, Mike. stupid.
Oh,
Killing us the other day.
Oh my gosh.
I'm
I
not
love you,
in the
Mikey.
mood.
Happy New Year, brother.
Give me.
I love you too.
1 minute.
1 minute.
What?
Count
1 minute? 1 minute for
1 minute.
Kim.
1 minute.
1 minute.
Uno momento.
It's not telling me.
This is when we.
You have a video.
Here we 39, 38, 37, 36.
Where's
Or
Kim?
five.
Kim. Blast
Kim's
the
in the
check,
middle there.
Kim.
30 seconds.
Come on.
Okay, it's in there.
Everyone, blast the chat. Let's go.
Come on,
25.
I don't even see chat here.
24.
Well,
You've got
yeah,
to
There
open
we
it
go.
up on another
Just
screen
had to
on
click
your-
comment.
actually 20 seconds, actually, in
14.
real time.
Hmm.
Because I have a GPS watch.
Give me a 10 count, crew.
Yo, but he's not an ABCO.
Yeah, so here we go. It's actually going to be
Now, Happy
Here we
New
go.
Year.
Yeah,
Kim.
Happy New Year.
10. Boom. Good.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year, Kim.
Happy New Year.
It says gunshots everywhere. There you go. There you go. That's why we left Colorado. Colorado. Kite.
There we go.
Mikey, what are you doing?
What?
You sleeping?
Mike just got off Resort TV1 duty.
I just got off of
Sleeping on
6th
the
channel
show.
duty.
Yeah, I didn't listen. He sent me of like what he was listening to, and I didn't listen to it yet because I didn't need to.
I didn't listen to it because I'm streaming.
Like,
Yeah, I'm sorry for running to a poll in 2022. My bad.
Better not happen this year.
So,
No.
Mikey, did you have cake?
No, I had pie.
Too many
Pie.
bullets.
Okay.
Yep.
Kim goes, let me go inside. Too many bullets.
So
flying.
wait,
Yeah,
Kim, do y'all
yes, we just
celebrate
have this
New
one
Year's
versus-
with shotguns outside like we used to when I was a kid? They would everybody go outside and shoot off shotguns instead of fireworks. Is that what you're talking about?
No, I think she's talking about she's in Denver.
So I noticed Kim Blue Arts posted in the chat, let me go inside, too many bullets flying. That
Yeah.
That's what I'm
sounds
saying. That's
terrible.
why I asked. I said back in the day when we were kids and when stuff like this would happen, everybody would go outside with shotguns and shoot off shotguns. So I thought that's what she was talking about.
Where's Kim
That's
Blue
the
Arts?
redneck way.
In Colorado.
in Denver.
Oh, she's
She's
in Denver.
That's why we're like, yeah, no, that's
That's
one
why
of the reasons
didn't
we
know.
left Denver.
Where
Well,
have I
that's
been? I didn't know it was that bad out there.
It's terrible.
Wow.
That's a South Georgia thing.
It's not sure.
Yeah, we just have fireworks that go off everybody. You know, even the local people have fireworks in their backyards.
Whoever did
Sounds
the
like a good
display
time.
across the way, it was.
Well, it is,
I
except
guess
for my
it's
poor
worth
little
it.
kitten who's never experienced it, so he'll be terrified.
Bacon, what?
Well, we could. Oh,
Bacon.
here we go. Here we go. Let me go.
Yeah, the bacon kitten.
Entertainment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's
Bacon.
desert here. Nothing burns. Sand doesn't burn.
Well, houses do if it
Yeah.
pops in the wrong place.
Oh, she's in Denver.
Yeah, Denver.
Okay, I see. It.
Okay, I'm the one that's like half asleep, and I heard that hours ago.
Really, Mike? We're starting this on the stream.
Why not?
Oh, Kim says Denver isn't terrible. What?
No, Denver's
Poor
not terrible.
Blake,
But
who cares?
it's not as bad as Albuquerque.
He's fine.
It's probably not as bad as Albuquerque, but
Yeah,
it's
Kim, I feel you. I lived there in Albuquerque. It was terrible.
Why was it terrible, crew? Why was
Um,
Albuquerque terrible?
There's a lot of crime
high crime
Wow.
rate. High
in
crime rate.
Albuquerque.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot.
Very like yikes.
Yike.
Yikes! Like I wouldn't leave my daughter at home by herself
Wow.
at the age of 12. My wife and I did split shifts to when she did the virtual school. We did split shifts, so I was either on nights or days, and my wife was on days, so that my
Wow.
daughter was there with somebody
That's
at the
terrible.
age of 12.
We're lucky because Henderson's supposed to be one of the safest areas in the nation.
I've been to
Kim, I feel you
there's-
about
There's
Jacksonville. I
parts of
can't
Las
talk about it.
Vegas I wouldn't want to live in, but Henderson
I've been
is
there
one of the better
multiple
ones.
times. I know that place is. It's not better than Albuquerque.
No, not North Las Vegas. No, I wouldn't live in North Las Vegas, but Henderson, which is a suburb far away from North Las
Right.
Vegas,
I know
Right.
it's
is
that.
much better.
Last Frontier family, welcome in. Happy New Year.
Woohoo!
So,
Nowhere as near bad as Jack's. What's Jack's, Kim?
I don't know. I'm not familiar with Jack.
Jacksonville, Florida.
yeah,
Oh,
right.
Jacksonville, Florida.
It's so
Oh.
bad. Jacksonville's horrible. Oh
Jacksonville's
my
bad.
God. It's so bad. I would never
Easy.
stay there again. I stayed there one time and I will never do it again. Ever.
Yeah, Jacksonville's always been bad.
Wow.
Oh,
What
gosh.
about
Oh,
Tallahassee?
I'm telling you, no one's ever lived in Albuquerque. I don't know.
Hey, crew. Tell
Yes,
Heather
Mikey.
thank you for commenting on my video.
What?
We spent
Heather
15
just
minutes in
commented on my
Albuquerque.
my message. My
Yes, we were.
my video.
Yeah, in Albuquerque, 15 minutes.
What?
Yes.
What do you mean? What?
What? What did I
Do
miss?
you not understand the words coming out of
No,
my
Tell
Okay.
mouth?
Heather thank you for commenting on his video.
I couldn't. I couldn't hear him.
Oh.
So
What?
Jeff,
Turn up your
Jeff
hearing
Da-
aid.
yeah, Jeff Davis said Miami, Florida is worse than Jacksonville.
Oh, I can imagine.
Well, yeah. I grew up in Hialeah in the 70s when it started getting bad.
Dang, you was down there during Scarface time. What's up?
Yep.
And what? Scarface was never in Jacksonville.
No,
No, she
Hialeah.
said
Miami.
Hialeah.
Hialeah.
Like down.
Hialeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I was in Hialeah when it was.
Okay, there goes Kim. Albuquerque's
redneck.
terrible. Thank you, Kim.
So Kim is making a comment, far from Vegas, really. Well, it's about a half an hour drive from Vegas.
What is?
North Las Vegas is a half an hour from us, right?
No meaning shall
From
have
here.
That's far enough. It keeps it away.
Okay.
Well, we're in a pretty safe area here in Brookings, South Dakota.
That's South Dakota. The Bison State. Oh, that's North Dakota.
No, that's North Dakota.
Yeah,
We're
I
the Mount
knew
Rushmore
it. I
state.
knew it. I knew it.
I live in the most magical place in the world where nothing ever goes wrong.
That's not true.
Goes
Yeah.
wrong, goes
Jeff
wrong,
Davis grew up
goes
just
wrong.
north of Hialeah in the 80s and 90s. So I lived. Oh, okay. I
Mm,
was there. We moved to Ocala in 1980.
I feel you,
Okay,
Jeff.
I know what
Pablo
he's talking
Escobar.
about. I know what Jeff's talking about, but
We left.
That was
after
just such a cool
79.
time. I'm sorry, I'm weirdo, but that was such a cool, like,
Sure. Yeah.
I don't know, man.
So Trish, you moved to where all the horse farms are.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
My uncle was Jim Gaffney, who was the exercise rider for Secretariat. And
what?
Yep. And he
That's awesome.
was in the movie Secretariat, and he actually picked out the horse. He helped pick out the actors, Diane Lane, and all of that.
Yeah,
Mhm.
he has a credit on the movie.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I met that horse once. I think he was at Santa Anita or
Mhm.
Hollywood Park. The
How
horse
about
that played
how about-
Seabiscuit.
In
Mhm.
Kentucky,
Mhm.
Wow.
Well,
Yep.
Louisville, of course.
Louisville.
Right. Sure.
Yes.
Yes.
The storm.
was
He was right.
he in Louisville or was he at the Kentucky Derby?
Secretariat.
Yeah,
was
Secretariat,
From, I think he was
Secretariat,
from
yes, he
Virginia.
won the Triple Crown
He's from
Yeah.
Virginia.
He won the Triple
in,
Crown.
in
Never beaten.
1973.
Boarded,
Big Red.
wasn't he boarded in Lexington?
Maybe
Not
during the
sure.
season.
He was
but I
at
think
stud
it's
at
Virginia.
Oh, geez.
Wasn't
Yeah,
there?
he was there.
he was at stud in Kentucky, probably in Lexington. Most of the big stud farms are in Lexington.
That's what I was gonna. That he was like boarded in Lexington and practice all that. Like
Yeah.
Yes. Most of the stud farms, the big ones, are in Lexington, Kentucky, or near there.
One of
That's
the
nutty.
stories my uncle would tell us about Secretariat is when they would be going around the racetrack and there would be a plane flying overhead. He would stop and he'd look up at the plane. And if there were photographers on the outside of the track, he would pose for them. He would know they were there and he would literally stop. The horse itself would stop and pose
Yeah, that's a sign of a smart horse.
for them. Yeah.
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 They have at the Kentucky Horse Farm there in Lexington.
I know it's
They have, I think, an exhibit where you can horse park. I'm sorry, where you can. They actually show you the measurement of his stride, and then they also show the size of his heart compared to other horses.
Right. His heart was double the size.
Right?
so not like the Grinch.
Not like the Grinch.
No,
Jen, I got you.
Yeah.
but his heart did grow.
I got
what,
you,
how many
Jen.
sizes bigger?
Too small. 2 sizes too small.
Two sizes,
He was two sizes
small.
too small, but his heart grew bigger at the end.
Mhm.
I just want to know one thing.
Yes, that is right, Jeff Davis. Yep.
Is there a place where, like, obviously we're talking about horses. Where can I ride a moose?
Oh my gosh. Jill's
Are
gonna
you
yell
onto
at you.
this moose
Is that
thing
the moose thing
again?
again? I think Alaska, bro. That's
I
probably the only
literally
place
Googled it. I Googled it. It said, where
I'm-
could
I'm
you
telling
ride
right
a
now,
moose?
You're gonna see a video go viral of me
I need to
riding
see.
a moose.
Hey Google, where can I ride a moose at?
Nowhere.
Here we go.
Mike is killing
No.
me.
It said sorry.
Oh,
Hey, Faye.
Yes.
Mikey, did your
Yes.
Google just say sorry?
I'm done.
Sorry,
did.
don't try
Yeah,
that.
ours said, what do you want to ride?
Thor's hammer.
Thank you, HM.
Hey, so that's the name of the moose is Thor's hammer. I'm gonna ride it.
Thor's
Boom.
hammer. I'm telling you, that's the best moose in the town.
I'm gonna drop the hammer on Thor's hammer's moose.
Perfect.
Oh my God.
Mikey,
Yeah,
what did
Kim
you
said
do
not
Google
to
tell
not try to
you?
ride his
I'm
moose.
telling you
Not
right
smart.
now,
Dude,
I'm
Mikey's
riding the
laughing
moose.
too hard right now.
No.
Mikey's laughing too hard. You can't.
Those things are like
Telling you right now,
You
I'm
can't,
riding the moose.
come back.
Dave, I
See?
literally Googled
Wally,
it,
who's
and the
got a
answer
death
I
wish?
gave you
See?
was the answer that
Oh,
Google
yeah.
gave me, which
How
says
about a baby
no
moose?
one has ever trained a moose.
Who cares? I'll train it. A bear shark can train a moose.
Oh boy.
Owie.
Jen, are you prepared to be a widow?
I'm about ready to go to bed.
I'm gonna train a baby
he's
one.
not riding a moose.
Hey, for the record,
Ride his.
Yes,
for
he is.
everybody who thinks that I'm serious, I can't even walk through the park for 6 hours. So I think we're all right with me not riding a moose.
Gosh, this popcorn is killing me.
Why can't you ride through the?
We
why
like to
can't
tease
walk
you
through the
about it,
park?
Dave.
Huh?
Why can't you walk through the park? What's wrong
I'm
with
still rehabbing.
your legs? Oh.
Well, more than that, but yeah.
Well, we
Lean
saw
back.
the cooler though that went into.
That cooler, by the way, might be how I actually start doing cookies from the park.
I literally put that on stream. Like I saw
And
the.
I did.
short
I
you
thought
did?
I saw it too.
I commend you for that short. That shit was funny. Excuse my language. Sorry.
Ride-on cooler?
See,
Yes,
Jeff
sir.
knows grandma's
Is it
voice.
right? So, Dave, tell my husband what you filmed that day for the cooler, because
What'd
he
I do,
didn't
who?
see it. He said so. There's a guy. There's a
No,
cooler.
I've seen it.
You've seen that.
Oh, I've seen
Okay.
it. Yeah.
Yes. So that's actually a good idea, Dave. Why not? You could be known as the Cookie Man.
I would
I'm
love,
contributing to the fund.
like, I'm
contributing to
just
the
telling
fund
you
for
right
the
now,
cooler
like,
seat.
do you know how, like,
Cooler cart.
do you know how much fun it would be to literally strap like a gimbal right to the front and just ride through and just collect cookies,
Stupid
and treats?
computer.
I
Yeah.
could ship anything.
You could yell, "Coming through, getting my treats."
No,
Well,
you
I
need to
mean,
have a T-shirt on the back
or-
that says "Treat yourself" on the
That's
back.
right.
But treat yourself with a QR code. And all you got to do is walk up and scan me.
I had
Done.
another plan for
That's
the,
soliciting. You can't do that.
Yeah, I already got yelled at
You
by
cannot
by
do that.
Disney.
That is soliciting.
Disney security yelled at me for soliciting.
Oh my gosh! So
They
Ross,
did?
Vape Ross Vape member for 2 months. I'm glad I am sober. LOL.
So all I got to say to you is, I walk out of the park one day and I'm talking to the stream and I'm talking to Jen, and I look up and I realize there are 5 security guards.
is
They've completely
crazy.
surrounded me at TTC, and I went, I think I should end the stream. So I end the stream and I get off. Now, crew, I don't know. I'm not sure if you were in that one or not. You probably should have been. I walk out of TTC and I'm walking past the security buildings on my left. And there were 5 of them, and I saw them come out, and they're like, "So what are you doing?" And I went, "I'm live streaming." And they're like, "Are you live streaming our security patterns, this and that?" That was the first time I made it into the security.
was that for the Mickey? Not Mickey's Not So Scary.
No,
Okay.
I was wearing it was the first day I ever wore a Florida Park Explorers follow us on YouTube shirt, and the guy said to me, "You can't wear that in the park. It's solicitation."
That was the first day that we
Oh.
monetized.
Wow.
That was the only
that.
day I ever wore that because you were with Mike, and Mike didn't understand why people were coming.
You
up
were
to
in
you.
that stream because I was wearing. That was the first day we were monetized,
and he was with,
and you were the first super chat.
Mike
so you
didn't
had to
understand
be
why
there.
people were coming up to you, and it was because of that. And he's like,
You know that
"Oh,
you know
okay."
that like 2 years ago, right?
No,
Crew can't remember yesterday.
what was
I
yesterday?
remember very specifically.
Yesterday.
Thank,
So anyway,
thank you, Mike. I appreciate it.
Yeah, so security walked up to me and said that would be solicitation. Can you imagine if I had a QR code you could scan on my back? For
No,
cookies?
I remember
It
that.
would go
Yes,
nuts.
yes. Because we talked about it after, and you called me. Yes.
You remember it. So that was one of the funniest moments in the world. It was like getting pulled into the principal's office, and they're like, we could take your annual pass right now. And I'm like, just tell me what. That was the day I said to him, I go, just tell me what rules are and I'll follow them. The guy's like, don't ever do this, and this. And then the second time I met them is when I decided 3 days in a row to stream backstage. Mike remembers that.
Yeah, that one was a little bit.
I didn't know that I wasn't allowed to do that. Like I was driving home. Like I wasn't filming backstage. I was filming driving.
Yeah,
and that was when they sat there, and then within a week, I heard about the FPE memo, and then the signs went up.
Yeah,
you're all welcome. Well. You're all welcome.
Well, then
Don't
you
ever
also had
say
somebody.
that. Huh?
Then you also had somebody else who shall not be named that also recorded and put something up, and a news outlet got it.
Yeah, everybody kind of found out about it. The best thing in the world was when a couple doors down is our Disney friend exec and comes walking up crying hysterical going, dude, you made the news, the weekly memo. And I went, what? And they were like, yeah, it's basically known as the FPE rule. I'm like, that's great. So at least we're infamous, but they also know that at this point they could contact me for anything and I'll obey it. I don't care. Whatever rule it is.
Glorious.
All they got to do is just say, yeah, you're not allowed to do that. Okay, we won't do it again. And they know I won't do it again.
Okay, you know what?
Whatever.
So,
I'm done with that one.
Gosh.
Like all night. I'm just done.
Will Universal let you stream?
Universal
Limited.
is weird. What you're allowed to, you can stream 2 rides, but all of the music is copyrighted by Universal Music Group. So it's a copyright nightmare. There are several streamers that have streamed that park and actually had their streams taken down. If you hit a certain part where YouTube's like, you're just blatantly breaking the rules, YouTube will just pull you down, which we had happen, crew, if you remember, during Galactic Council. The one day when I put up the video clips.
Oh yeah, and they pulled the whole thing down.
And then as soon as I took them off screen, what happened? We went back up.
Yeah.
So YouTube is very weird about what they will and won't let you do. But there's not much at Universal that you're allowed to actually stream. So we were sitting here debating, are we getting the passes for streaming purposes, or will we be getting them for fun? And I think that it's going to be more for fun than anything else.
I just want to go to Harry Potter.
We just want to go to Harry Potter, but I mean, the other side of it being is most everything that's there is, I'm not going to say it's all available online. There is some parks only merch, but there's not a ton of it. So that's why we're always super hesitant with it, because you can buy Minion stuff online. What did Mike and crew went off to do something secret?
Uh-oh.
We're in a secret
Get into
chat.
trouble, no doubt.
No, I'm just gonna go get cookies.
Glasses are about to be.
Oh, okay.
It was just funny that you
Gonna
both did it at the same time.
No,
Mike's
he
making
didn't copy
cookies.
me. He couldn't see me, so
Happy New Year.
I think, or getting cookies. I'm not
Hi,
sure.
Rob.
Hi, Rob.
Hey, Rob.
Night, Rob.
The Tokyo Disney Dad said Tokyo Disney's
Yeah.
stream. Yeah.
I was
So-
trying to
we
get
know.
some stuff out of
You
the
know,
way here. That's all.
So Universal is just it's a weird, it's weird for us because I think we're going to start off with Jen getting a pass, and see if there's interest. If there's not interest, it'll probably be for Jen and Belle to go and just kind of go break off, and then I may get a pass. It's just until I can actually fully rehab, it's a waste of money for me. I mean, I can't do the distance.
Well, we found when we were there, I'm used to love going on the Harry roller coasters, but not anymore. My back doesn't like them anymore. And I mean, it's nice to walk around, but when you've seen it, you've seen it.
Well, the biggest problem that we had was the night I went for Halloween Horror Nights. That killed me. That was the night that did me in. And that was the beginning of the end. And it was like
The way you said that, I'm
well,
sorry.
then I
Like,
had the Halloween party when
No, I
I
know.
blew my knee out, and it was because of my back. but it was like there was just a Universal so spread out the way that it sits. I think it's more walking than Disney, which is saying something.
Wow.
Because you're parking and then you have to walk in and then walk through City Walk to get there.
That's true.
So, there. Fifi comes in. The first thing she does is blow up a super chat.
Oh,
hold the phone. We cannot ever let
Fifi.
that go by. So, thank you, Fifi.
It's fair. You say there's a lot of walking, but there's also a lot of restaurants at Universal that haven't been explored.
There's no doubt that that there's tons for us to do. And by the way,
Come here, Bubba.
I'm a huge movie person, so like most of what their attractions are, I'm interested in. Like Transformers, I'm a huge fan. Fast and Furious,
But I Adventures a lot of roller coasters. And
yeah, like I'm not going on roller coasters because all I need to do is have my back go out again. And
Sure, yeah. It's not about roller coasters, right? Like, Jen can sacrifice herself for all those things.
Great.
I'm good with that.
Sorry, Jen.
I'm good with that.
You take the cake with the rides, right?
Well, but the problem is you can't stream them.
Well, I mean, you test it out, right? Like if you can't stream them,
you can't.
You can't.
There's only
I get it.
5 rides total that you can stream.
I thought it was 3.
Popeyes.
But you can't do the Lost Coaster because they won't allow you that one for sure.
You can do Popeyes. One
Which
fish,
they're going to
2
tear
fish.
down.
E.T.
Hold on, let me go through my list.
Let him go through his list.
Popeyes, 1 fish, 2 fish. Carousel, Highway in the Sky, E.T. Swirl and Hurl. I think that's the only. Yeah, it's the only one. The only ones that you can stream on.
Can you do
All
the
the other
train
ones
now?
you can't. Nope, you can't even do. You can't even do Hogwarts train.
See, I thought someone did it the other day.
So that's the thing is like there's not much.
Yeah, you're
that
not
you can,
supposed to be able to.
You're not like there's so much that you just can't do it. If you're walking through the streets, like I originally was going to get the pass and just walk through Universal, and it's like the amount of copyrights that you're going to get and potentially get your stream yanked down because of Universal Music Group. They got ridiculous after Harmonious came out. When Harmonious came out, Universal Music Group dominated with copyrights, and they are. When we do, just to kind of put this in perspective, when we do Harmonious, it's 17 copyrights. We have 17 days of copyrights that we have to take out. Every day you can take out one. And
who do you want me to
it takes us 3 weeks to get the stream back up, like fully monetized. So as soon as we sign off at Epcot, you're done. Like we know that it's coming, and it comes up. It goes, bing, 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 bing. The first 6 come by the time Jen hits the car. And by the time
Dave, I'll make a phone call. It's fine. I got it.
What?
Don't worry about it.
Who?
I don't know what he's talking about.
Don't make me take you off stream.
That's
So
people think I'm a Navy SEAL. So
hang on. Hey crew, hold on. I got a phone call. So
bye.
So but there's so many things with Universal. We want to do it. Like I love Gru and Minions. Like love them. Yeah. Can't stream it, So I don't know. I mean, I think what we're gonna do. We're also waiting to see what happens when Epic Universe opens. Are they gonna relax anything? See, Mike's shaking his head no because he's hearing the same thing I am, which is it's going to get worse.
I believe Mike. I don't think
Epic Universe, you're not going to be able to do anything in there.
Well, and I mean, you're seeing the signs at Disney World. I mean, you think about it. Space Mountain and Big Thunder Mountain are both no-nos for cell phones. So
Big Thunder Mountain, you still can.
No, you can't.
It's only, you can.
No, you can't.
Big Thunder, you can. Space Mountain and Rock and Roller Coaster.
I'll send you the article, dude.
Now.
I'll send you the article. It's done.
All right, fight on this big screen.
It's done.
I don't stream it anyway because it's a lag
So-
But
disaster.
I guess we're
so.
going to Legoland and SeaWorld, boys.
Yes,
and
Legoland
girls.
is awesome.
SeaWorld
and
is a copyright
disaster.
because they play all modern music.
Although the
I
shows
guess
are
we're going
epic.
to
Gatorland.
What's that?
That
Gatorland.
That happens once I get my backpack thing.
Hey,
Then
is
we'll do
Cypress
Monkey
Gardens still
Jungle.
open?
Cypress Gardens is in Legoland.
Oh, okay. Because we went there when I was like 12, and I don't even know if it was still there or not.
So-
like if it was still a thing.
We can watch.
Cypress Gardens became Legoland, but there is a section of Legoland that is still Cypress Gardens, which is
Oh.
actual gardens.
Gotcha.
So
Yeah.
you're going up to Dollywood?
So
Say what?
Jeff,
Dave's going
I'm
to
telling you
Dollywood.
right now, dude, it has to do with whether or not cast member is letting you or not, because it's coming.
I streamed two. I didn't stream them. I took 2 videos of Dollywood rides.
So
I love Dollywood.
It's all right. I mean,
It's so pretty. It's a beautiful park.
mm,
I think it is.
it's all right. I have my. So my daughter and I went. We went there. We were there for Christmas, or not Christmas. Before Christmas, and we were picking up my dogs and brought my daughter, and my parents had passes, and we got them for free. We got the tram, everything, and we get in there, and my daughter's been there multiple times, so she's like, "Go to this ride, go to this ride, go to this ride," and I was like, "Okay, cool, let's do all these," and she's 13. She wouldn't ride some of the rides, so I had to ride with the roller coasters, that were a little bit, like make you want to throw up. But I also passed a lot of people that were smoking cigarettes on like a bench, like their smoking section. And don't get me wrong, if you want to smoke, that's fine. There's no other park though. At Disney, Universal has their own smoking section, but not in the middle of the park. And that's I just had a problem with that. I was like, "Oh, Dolly Parton, what are you doing?"
Honestly, I was probably back in the day. I was probably one of the ones sitting on the bench smoking a cigarette, blowing it at your kid.
No, and there's no problem with it. There's no problem with
Before
that.
I
It's just
quit.
like, but bring a different park area
No, I
to go
hear ya.
like smoke, not when you're walking down like to the main attraction ride, right?
Yeah, no. Now
SeaWorld
that I
ha-
don't smoke, I get it. Like I can smell it
right
everywhere.
outside
And
the
it's
kids
gross.
area.
It was
SeaWorld
literally on the
smoking
main
area.
road. I told Dave this. I told Dave this. We were on the phone about this. And I was like, that's the one thing I couldn't stand about Dollywood is that she allows people to smoke on park benches everywhere in the park.
Well, and plus, everybody who goes there smokes. I mean, everybody is. We're all country people. Everybody
I
smokes,
get it.
so it's hard to.
I get it. My parents are from Tennessee. I get it, but like, it's
No,
it's
I
not one of
understand
those
what you're
things.
saying. I'm just
Well,
messing with you.
But
Oh, I know.
SeaWorld smoking area is outside the kids area.
It's outside the Sesame Street land,
Yeah, it's
and
just
there's
have a
like the
place.
pretzel bar area. Yeah.
Yeah,
Really?
just have a place.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
awful.
Isn't that like
Universal-
ridiculous?
Bad
It's for
example.
you.
No, go to bed. Then stop.
Universal is
Have a
now
place.
cutting down one smoking section inside the
Yep.
park. They just started.
They just
Actually, I don't think there's any. Which park are you
There's
talking about?
none.
Because I know at Disney there aren't any inside the park. 'Cause
At
even to
Disney,
vape,
there
I
are-
had to go out.
There are.
Yeah.
There are. Mikey
In
knows.
Universal, there are the smoking sections are now down to one inside each park.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Everybody give it up for Kim. She is 1 year
Yeah.
without cigarettes.
Congratulations, Kim. I'm
Yeah.
4 months. I'm 4 months. 4 months and 5 days.
Oh, good for you, Heather.
Good
Yes,
for you.
thank you.
Oh, nice. And she gave the hours too.
Yes, Fifi.
Although I'm vaping, so I don't know if, but it's
No,
helping me not
no.
smoke.
No, we're talking like cigarette smoke in a
Yeah.
park where there's a main road or a main pathway.
You have to
We
walk
get to a
by it.
ride, and like my daughter goes, ugh.
Yeah.
Smells like,
It is gross.
smells like
I
Las
don't want that
Vegas.
secondhand
And
smoke.
I'm just like,
Yeah, I
yeah,
agree.
you know.
Well, it
True.
was
I
funny
agree.
because the day they did the pass holder engagement for Fantasmic, they lined us up next to the smoking section in Hollywood Studios. And all you saw was families and kids standing in line and people just just smokestacking it out. And I'm like, Bella had to walk away. And I'm like, you know, like you see all these kids sitting at the center and all the parents are like,
Yeah.
It was like, hey, Disney. That one was smart. Thank you.
And that's not good, especially today, like with people who had the double pneumonia.
Yeah.
Right. And so it's not good that they would have to be around the smoke.
No.
And
I agree.
when their
Sam,
lungs are compromised.
Sam Johnson, just so you know, the celebrations are over. We're doing a kind of like a at-home virtual
What are you doing?
New Year's Eve party. We live outside the castle. The castle's right there.
That's awesome,
Bye-bye.
Fifi.
What?
I mean, you could have the same argument too, like drinking around the world at Epcot.
Bacon cat.
Bouncing people for a brand new account.
Crew, here's the bacon cat.
Oh, look at that cutie.
It's purring in my ear, but he's probably going to bite my face in a second.
No, we'll put him down then.
Cats are evil.
I definitely will. when
No,
he does
she's
that.
allowed to come in and watch.
That's true.
If she
Oh
wants
my
to
gosh, she's fighting her
enough to
nose.
sit in here and watch, let her.
Her nose.
My
Appreciate
pit
the
bull is
idiots
laying right
watch
here.
Crew, you got to remember back at when Disney used to have their smoking section, there used to be one as soon as you go when you enter Adventureland to the left hand side, right underneath the tree. There used to be one over by Pirates. There
By
was
Space
one at
Mountain?
the Big Thunder Mountain down on the boat dock. There used to be one on the Pathway Bridge
Want a cookie?
that
Yep.
goes around the lake. There used to be one back behind Christmas Shop. There used to be one to the right side of the castle near the Wishing Well. There was one by Speedway.
Yeah,
And
did
then
not.
there was the one-
There should be one by Speedway, by the way, because all you smell is gasoline.
And then there was one over by the ice cream shop
That's
down
fine.
at the bottom.
You baby.
There was so many smoking sections back in the day.
Well, and you
I
used
worked
to
at
be
Disneyland.
able to
I
smoke
used to
on
work at
airlines,
Disneyland. I
too.
know that.
So
So
On
Tokyo Disney Dad, we're going on a cruise at the end of April 28th, 29th, 30th, and May 1st for an FPE meetup on the Disney Wish. You're
Come
more
with
welcome
us.
to join us.
Come with us.
Yeah, we're gonna have a blast. So it's gonna be crazy. But yeah, so we are 25 minutes away from California.
Pacific.
Knows how to party in the city of LA. So how many kids and adults inhaling the exhaust fumes? Probably not enough, Jeff. It's good for you.
No, I understand Jeff's comment. That's actually another good
The
comment.
big question is why they haven't gone to electric.
It's expensive.
Because we like diesel.
I hate to say this, but they only make $80 billion an hour. I mean,
Okay, so they make $80 billion an hour. Yet last night I was watching the stream from, I think, Chris's stream, and they couldn't even get the sound right for the parties. Like the sound kept cutting out. I'm like, y'all make $50 million a day, and y'all can't get the sound right on your little
Okay.
dance party
why
for New Year's Eve.
That's a good.
Okay, what do you mean the sound not being right?
It kept cutting in and out when the people were trying
Okay.
to like do the parties.
Okay, what that could have been was the bass, because it happens a lot of times where it will muffle the bass, the music. So once the bass hits real loud, the phones and stuff like that will subdue and muffle it so you can barely hear it.
Oh, because one of the dancers had to like leave the stage, left the stage, and went backstage. Then this music came back on, and then he came back out, and then it was fine.
Oh, okay, that type of. Okay, I gotcha what you're saying. Gotcha.
All right, guys, I'm logging off. Happy New Year to everybody. Be safe.
Happy New Year,
Bye,
Trish.
Love you
Trish,
guys. Bye.
Happy New Year.
Happy New
Happy New Year.
I
Michael
can
has
appreciate
a-
that, Wally.
Michael has his own shoulder plushie here.
That's funny. Is it magnetic?
No, it moves on its own, unfortunately.
And
It
in a
hits on
minute,
with claws.
he's going to go for my glasses.
I used to have a bird like that.
Have y'all ever had buffalo flavored popcorn?
Buffalo flavored popcorn. No, I can't say that I have. Where's that?
It is
Sounds
made?
good.
Yeah, we made it this evening, and it is delicious, but it is kicking my butt, but I can't stop eating it.
Ah, do
That
not
sounds
step on the
awesome.
computer.
But
It's
we've
delicious.
had reindeer sausage when we were in
Okay.
Alaska.
Really?
What's that got to do with buffalo?
I don't know. They're both wild.
It's spicy as crap.
Yes, buffalo usually is spicy. I usually can't eat buffalo anything.
Buffalo and,
All right. So I'm not allowed to ride a moose.
Buffalo.
Can I ride a
No.
reindeer?
What's that?
So you guys don't want me to ride a moose. Can I ride a reindeer?
Go
You
for it.
probably can ride a reindeer. I think some of those
See?
are tame.
There we go. I'm willing to compromise. How about an elk?
That I don't know.
Elk is kind of like just as dangerous as
Oh,
moose.
he's got the dog.
Ah.
They're pretty.
Yeah, he's got the
They're fun to hunt, though.
Hugs, I think.
Yeah,
his dog's name.
I mean, you hunt an elk.
Yeah.
You are getting wild. What are you doing?
I wouldn't want to ride it.
Hey, no, you don't get to attack me.
Let's have Mikey ride a moose or an elk.
Mike's got a moose riding him right now.
I was
No,
gonna
it's
say,
not
I've got the wrestle cat.
Jeff,
I got a
I've
dog
already
down
rode
with
the
me. Like, go to
Skyliner.
bed.
I already rode the Skyliner. There's a video on it.
Yeah, I'm saying we can hunt. We can hunt elk.
That's awesome, Wally. So he says you can ride a reindeer in Japan.
There you go.
That would mean I'd have to fly, so I'm not doing that.
Well, that's
You can
most
take a boat.
places. I don't think you can ride a reindeer in Florida, but I could be mistaken.
I'll just find a regular deer and glue a red nose on it.
No. Well, why have to glue a nose on it? You just
Come on,
a
a red
reindeer's
nose.
reindeer.
Come on, crew. You're not up on your reindeer jokes. Like,
You don't have to have
seriously?
Rudolph. I get it. I get it.
So then why asking?
I'm just saying.
He's just being crew. What-
Tokyo Disney Dad said he's never gonna ride the Skyliner though. He's with
What?
me.
Wally.
Wally's
Seriously?
with me. Smart.
No way, Wally. There's no way.
No, we want to see Dave cross over the walkway to the cruise
The
ship,
gangway.
the gangway. Yes.
So
Oh, I'm
You'll be crawling.
So I figure two things. Number one, I may actually be going there before the cruise to do a walkthrough. So if that actually happens, I'll know whether or not I'm going to have a problem.
I told you when the ship's underway, it's not a big deal.
It has nothing to do with underway. And by the way, that's for you. You fly in helicopters.
That's not the problem.
Yeah, it
I
is.
looked
I
over
don't
my
fly.
balcony in the cruise ship,
I don't
and
care.
I was like,
I don't
nope.
care.
I backed up.
I don't
I
care.
looked
True.
over the balcony and the top of the deck, and I was like, oh, nope. As soon as it started moving, I was like, well, it's not that bad.
That's you.
Oh,
Crew Dave can't even go above the fourth deck over at the Contemporary.
yeah, but the Contemporary doesn't move.
That's not
It doesn't
true. The
matter.
bridge does.
Okay,
The bridge sway.
just saying, when the ship moves, it's different.
Yeah, it's worse. You know why? Because then your feet are having things move underneath it.
It's
No, it
not.
doesn't
You don't
feel
even
like
know
that.
it's moving. Like
No,
you
I
don't
know.
even realize it's
I'm
moving.
not actually worried about the boat. I'm worried about the gangplank to get on it.
Yeah.
HM, thank you for having my back all night tonight.
I'm just,
Thank
you know, I'm feeling you, bruh. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Thank you.
Sure.
It's so.
No,
oh,
I'm trying to give people like, you know, to understand things are not as bad as you perceive them to be.
Thank you.
That
It's gonna
would
be so much fun.
That would be true
It's gonna
if your
keep us
fears
both
were
out.
rational.
I understand.
If fears were rational, you wouldn't be afraid of them.
It's-
Just saying. So,
No,
like
point
when I
made.
went up to the 14th floor for California Grill, and I walked off the elevator and dropped an F-bomb on the stream.
Yeah, I was there for that.
Okay, I stepped off of it. I looked out. I literally, if you've ever been up there, I got
I
off.
actually have the video clip. You want me to play it?
You can. I turn to the right. You see me look out the glass. I go, F this, got back in the elevator, hit the button,
Here, hold on.
and all
Hold
you
on,
heard
give me
was
my
me
phone.
sitting there going, I'm going to kill Chris on the way down. When I got to the 4th floor and he was laughing, I almost threw him over the side.
Oh my God.
Well, Dave, I've
Don't
got to
worry.
tell you, a few years ago, we went on a trip to New York with our younger daughter before she went to vet school. And we went to Rockefeller Center and decided to go to the top.
Top of the rock.
This was top of the rock. This
Mhm.
was at night. Well, the elevator takes you up to the 68th floor. Then from there, you take 2 escalators to go up to the observation deck, which is on the 70th floor. Now, when you're taking the escalator up, going up to the 70th floor, the barrier that's up there is all glass. It's not like a gate or a fence. It's glass. So when you're going up this escalator, you have the feeling like you're going right off the edge. And it
You're gonna
was
go
like,
heaven.
and I was walking backwards on that escalator going, this is not a good idea.
That was awesome. We just came back from there after we went right before Thanksgiving, and that was my favorite part of the whole trip was to go all the way to the top. And we went up the extra stairs you have to walk up to go up even higher.
Yeah.
We went all the way to the top, and it was
what did you
phenomenal.
think of the elevator ride? That
looks like you're in space.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was awesome.
They turn the lights off and they light up the elevator shaft, and they are doing all these type of NBC promos on your way up and on your way down.
And if you look at the sky when you're going up, because it like launches you almost like you're going up.
Great.
And the lights and stuff looks like you're in a rocket. It's pretty neat. I enjoyed it.
Does it come with defibrillator paddles?
That's not you need the defibrillator paddles on the damn escalator.
Let me just tell you right now. First of all, I grew up in New York. Second of all, I've been up the Statue of Liberty. I was at the top of the World Trade Center. I was at the top of the Empire State Building. I've done all this stuff. It's not that I've never done it. I have fallen off of great heights and lived to tell the tale, and I've avoided 3 near plane crashes. I'm just convinced I'm not supposed to.
Yeah.
And there's a point at which when you get to that 3 strike rule, I've had 3 near misses in a plane. I've had 3 falls from over 20 feet, and I've lived to tell about it. I don't think I'm supposed to go up that high.
Like, how many times does the good Lord have to send you that message?
Right. What's up, teacups? And that's kind of the point. It's like, even Kim put in there, my reaction when we parked on the 5th floor of the Springs garage, I freaked. Okay, that's the 5th floor of Disney Springs parking garage. You guys have parked.
Oh no, that's just the 5 times that I almost died. It's fine.
So
I get it.
I pulled out up there and I was like, this is not okay. So, and that's only half the distance of what we're talking about the cruise ship is.
But when you walk on the gangway, though, it's like attached to a building.
I don't care.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like literally like you're walking in. It's like a
building. It's not like separate.
You know the walkway that goes from Contemporary over to Bay Lake?
Not the same. That's more sturdy from the cruise ship to actual
It is.
Like
it has nothing to do with sturdy.
Okay.
You're preaching like engineering to me when I'm saying that fear is not rational.
I don't want to engineer it. I'm just saying that
you're saying the engineering is better. That's fine, but fear is not rational.
But you're not. It's literally.
If it were rational, then why hasn't it fallen about the other 25 million people that have walked over it? Why is it going to fall when I do it? You're not going to win this argument, so you could
let it go.
Sorry.
Let it go.
You should also this because I can tell you right now, I have fallen off of roofs. I've fallen off of ladders. I have fallen from every
ladders.
38 feet in the air. I fell off a ladder.
All right, Chevy Chase, stop putting lights on top of your roof.
If it was only that simple.
Little lights aren't twinkling.
Check the garage.
But once you have those things happen, you do start to go, I'm not supposed to do that.
Well, we have 12-foot ceilings, and we had a light go out in our family room, and This one basically said, you are not going up a ladder. You call the electrician.
Yeah. I don't have any desire anymore. I have realized, and now you add two things into the equation. Add into the fact that, for lack of a better explanation, I mean, I have 4 blown discs in my back. I just don't have the desire to get hurt anymore.
I understand that.
The amount of pain that I've been in for the last year, it trumps ever wanting to. I don't even want to go on a roller coaster because if I jiggle and it throws my back out, I'm not interested. I'll do all the fun stuff like sit on Disney's train for 3 hours or People Mover with Rob. But other than that, it's like I'm just not interested.
Jingle?
Huh?
Did you say if you jingle?
Yes, he did sort of say that, I
He
think.
said jiggle. He didn't say
Jiggle.
Okay,
Jiggle.
okay, it doesn't matter.
I could jingle too. You never know. Jingle jangle.
Dave,
Jingle,
I'll
jangle,
sit next to you on the
jingle.
roller
Believe me,
coaster.
I
You
know
can
it.
jingle. We'll be fine.
I'm just not. I'm not. See, I'll go on teacups with teacups.
What? That's the worst ride in the world for
You
you.
don't have to spin them. You just sit there.
Well,
and
yeah,
go
you
around.
just sit in them.
Barfel whirl.
So I mean, and by the way, you're
You have a
going
whole
up,
new bag of issues because you have vertigo.
That
Yeah.
doesn't bother me. And the funny part about it is, like, I don't have a problem on Slinky Dog. Does not bother me at all. Like, zero.
Yeah, that's a mediocre.
It's a minor
fun
ride.
roller
but
coaster. It's a very fun roller coaster.
Once you get past that elevation, I don't really have the desire. And like, if that ride broke down at the top where it makes that first turn, they're gonna have to kill me. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. I'm not getting off. You're not putting me in a cherry picker.
Why would it break
The
down?
best you got is you're gonna have to put a 5-point harness on me and let me go down myself.
I got a good short out of that.
Like,
so
But why would
That's
it break
the
down?
best
Though?
you're gonna get out of this. But the night that the fifth night when the Skyliners hit and they collided, they literally were doing evacs at 90 feet over the water. And I sat there and I'm like, no, in the dark, you got no
Just
chance.
jump in, bruh. You would have hit the water.
It's
like you're
so
straight.
easy.
It's like 8 feet deep. You're dead. So
What?
It's not.
Nah.
that water is super shallow.
You hit that water at a good angle, like get your body straight, and
I'll
like
throw you first.
You
And
think he's
then
a
you
professional
will-
diver,
You're
Jim?
willing to go on Mickey's Runaway Railway.
I have
Maybe an Olympic diver.
Brick
but-
wall.
That's right.
Oh my gosh.
That's right.
I'm just telling you right now, when I saw the pictures of them in boats going up to go get, I was like, no. How long does it take for you to start moving these things again? Tomorrow, I'm good with it. Just give me some Valium, hit me up with some Ativan, knock me out, wake me up tomorrow.
That's not how rescue works.
That
for
is
one.
awesome.
I don't care how rescue works. You're not moving me.
Okay.
I don't have to
Any
listen
of that
to
works.
rescue man. I'm not doing it.
And
He
then
just
you
needs a
got
blanket
these.
and some water. He's straight.
Yeah.
Yeah, no one's
Just
giving
send me
you
up a-
Valium
right.
for one.
Send
They're
me
gonna
up a
like,
pizza and call it a
here's
day.
bottle of water.
And then you've got these clowns who like to zip line off the 112th floor of the stratosphere.
There you go.
I would do that. I would do that in a second.
You would
Not
do
a
that?
chance.
Oh.
In a second.
No,
There are
I've
two
done zip lines so many. I've done bungee jumping. I did the bungee jump off of the bridge in West Virginia, the New River Gorge Bridge.
Ugh,
Freaking amazing! It was so much fun.
gross.
My bucket list is to jump out of a plane. I'm
Jim,
gonna
I
do that
think you're
before
a
I
bit
die.
younger than we are.
I can't see a reason to jump out of a perfectly operating aircraft for any reason.
Oh, I'll send Jill some video.
I would love it.
I have no desire at this point in my life to test the outer limits.
Oh.
I just don't see the point.
There is no point at all, but the adrenaline is just it's so great.
Well,
Actually,
this is
so
a
good.
45-degree
No.
drop, basically from the 112th floor level where the big shot is down to street level.
Absolutely.
The one that scared me the most, though, was the teeter thing that hangs off the edge
Oh,
of that
yeah.
building.
The roller that goes off the edge and then it goes up and goes back. Yes.
Let me say two things.
Jill,
Number
look at
one,
your phone real quick.
in another world
Hang on.
where
Into my IG.
in another
Go to your
world
IG real
where
That's my wife.
when we used to do maintenance maybe. Okay, like
You said
back when
20
I was
wasn't it?
20 and we actually would inspect the in between, and there wasn't a 15-year-old that's stoned out of their mind
This
that's
is why.
operating the ride for 4 days straight, that hasn't eaten,
Think
that's
so.
doing mescaline. Okay, I'm not interested in that. Let me give you a perfect example. Did you hear what happened here in Orlando when the
Yes.
kid?
Yeah.
Okay, there's no reason that kid's on that ride. They had
Well,
to
that was way
bypass the
different.
security
Okay.
measures. Hang on a second. They had to bypass the security measures to get that kid on. There's no reason in this world that kid's on that ride. And what happened? 15 years old. He's dead. No way.
Yeah.
You want to hear what happened
Just screwed
today?
up.
What happened today?
The Orlando Eye lost power. They had to evacuate 62 people off of it.
The what did?
The
The eye.
The
They-
Orlando Eye,
The
the
wheel?
big Ferris wheel.
Is that the one that's at Disney
Ferris wheel's
Springs?
500 feet in the air.
No,
Where is this
Oh.
one?
That's
the
the
one it's
park.
off of International
It's an
Drive.
Icon Park.
It's like it's at Icon Park. It's basically just
Yeah.
like the London Eye and stuff like that.
Oh,
Yeah, it reaches 400 feet tall, and they had to evacuate because they lost power. 62
wow.
people had to evacuate.
That's the
So-
same like here, the linked
Yeah.
wheel.
So now,
Yes.
who's going to explain this one to me? Where the guy who everyone's like, oh, it's no big deal. Come up with me. It never shuts down. I'm the guy who goes up there, sitting at the top, shitting in my
gotta
pants, and
understand,
everybody's sitting here going, hey, we're shut down. It's 400 feet. You know what we're going to do? We're going to call in crew to helicopter you out of here. No.
Absolutely not. I'm like, no. Who's stuck? And they're like, Dave. And I'm like,
So
no, absolutely
Bella
not.
for the
No, he's on his own.
yesterday?
Absolutely not.
Basket's broken.
Let's get somebody else.
Basket's broken.
So
Like I
the
said,
airfile
Louise-
at Disney Springs,
Literally,
the big
I'm-
balloon,
Yes,
My
the
phone-
balloon
They
is
were
Disney
walking.
Spring.
and we see a line, and I go, Bella, that's the line for the aerophile. She's like, why would you want to go up there?
Yeah.
She's like, I don't. She's like, I don't need to see that high. I'm good. Like,
No,
It's
I
a
took
joke.
one look at that. I took
It's
one look
always
at
a
that
joke
thing.
when I tell Dave, go up into the aerophile. Like, it's always a joke, right?
oh, I know.
It costs an astronomical amount of money, by
I think
the way,
it's
to go up
25 per
there. And-
person, and it's like 10 minutes or something.
yeah, and it's like, I've seen it go up there, and I've seen it do, like, this,
Yes.
and I'm like, that's a cable.
I'll hand somebody 50 bucks.
Okay, and there's the aerophile sound that it makes when you're up in the air. Like,
That was the HM aerophile.
that's Mikey's, like, impression of, like, that's what happens when you're up in the sky.
yeah,
Look at
no,
Disney
no.
Yeah,
Springs.
and there's one little cable holding that thing.
Yeah.
It's
No
10
thanks.
I don't care about the cable. I don't want to be up that high.
No.
Yeah.
I'll pay you $50 just to beat the crap out of me instead.
Oh, please.
So I'm saying that in other words, you're saying when we go to the Bahamas, you're not going to participate in parasailing.
What's parasailing?
Oh, Dave, let's go parasailing when we get to the Bahamas.
Parasailing, Dave, is
I lived on the water for 25 years.
Hold
I know
on,
what it is.
Jill. You got to sell
Okay.
it to him. So parasailing days where you like kind of like you're on a
Crew.
one of those floaties,
crew.
and they get
He knows. I think he knows crew.
I lived on the water for 25 years. I know what it is.
Here's like, here,
He
look,
knows
he's gonna give
what
me
it
his little
is.
spiel. But
Yeah.
no,
We're doing it.
parasailing in the Bahamas. Though,
You
is
can
different.
knock yourself out any day you want. I ain't going with you.
No, parasailing in the Bahamas is different. You have a little
Yeah, it's operated by a guy who's going like
the
this.
tubing.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
tubing, but when the boat
Hey,
goes
man,
fast
it's
enough,
totally
you go in the
singing.
air and you fly.
I'm
Hey,
good.
Mom, no problem.
Okay, I saw what happened when they parasailed
You can't sell
in
to 'em.
Jurassic
Thanks a
Park
lot.
3.
Heather.
See, I saw Jurassic Park 3 when they parasailed and
Yeah, I saw
all
that
hell
too.
broke loose.
You get
so-
eaten by dinosaurs.
sorry.
Dinosaurs don't exist.
Just gonna tell you.
I
when
love
you-
it.
When you
All
go
right,
up
my
there,
cat
you get
is
eaten by
trying to
dinosaurs.
steal my
Get
cookies.
out of there.
So that's all I'm gonna tell you.
Oh, here.
is-
I just found the news article for when
Yeah.
this happened.
So explain this to me in small words, because someone's gonna have to explain to me how you get down off a 400-foot Ferris wheel.
Helicopter. That's one
It
word.
depends on how they have to evacuate it.
Which I
That's 20
won't
words,
get
Mikey.
into
That's
with
20
you
words.
on a good day, and you want me to climb out of a glass module and no.
This happened in the
Mikey
evening.
used too many words.
in the dark because this thing happened at night.
It happened at 6:30, and they started evacuating. And 90 minutes later, 90 minutes.
So 5 seconds after they made the announcement, when my heart stopped, I'm already dead for an hour and a half.
Well,
You're in rigor. You're in rigor
least
already. What are you
the-
talking about?
I'm sorry, the power failed, so that's even worse. Like, oh,
Hook up a car battery, get that thing going. I'm not,
not a car
getting
battery.
out.
Chris fell
well,
asleep.
at least the wheel here in Vegas, the length.
I saw Chris's message.
Each pod has a bar in it.
Yes. So you can drink your way
you
to
can have
oblivion.
bar service.
I'm going to
as
tell you right
go
now,
around.
I'd have to drink enough to kill me. I'm
And
just telling you, just empty the Patron into me.
what are they going to do?
intervene.
They're going to make a pulley to get the drinks up to you?
No, they actually have a bar. They have bar service.
You rotate
in
and they have
each
a
of
bar.
in each of the pods.
Yeah.
You have bar service.
Actually, no.
Well, let me ask you this though: if the Ferris wheel stops, you don't have bar service anymore.
Well,
So
that won't-
Dave's saying that if the Ferris wheel stops, he needs enough drinks to get him to climb down.
Crew.
Or
I'm going to just tell you right now,
Rope
I'm not
down.
climbing down.
climb down, helicopter down,
I'm
anything.
I'm not getting in it.
There's no drink service
because
anymore.
of stupid things like this. I just sat there and said, all it takes is some freaking schmo who didn't check the battery that day, and this is what happens.
The battery.
So I'm not sitting
Why do
here.
you keep going on a battery?
You're going to tell me that this thing doesn't have a backup generator?
that was the backup generator.
Exactly. So
It's not a battery though. It's
obviously, they heard I was coming, and it broke down because it knew I was thinking about it. No,
Oh my God, I'm
you're
dead.
all out of your mind.
It's not a battery though.
I understand that it actually operates on electricity, but what I'm saying is the backup generator that should kick in, and the second one that's the secondary, both of them failed because Dave was like, "Hey, let's prove Dave's point today
There's no.
that
Okay.
it's
Hey Jill, how
400
much
feet in
longer
the
do
air."
y'all have?
We have 3 minutes,
3
I
minutes.
believe.
Oh, 3 minutes. All right, cool.
About 2 minutes.
You have a battery for your clock?
The New Year.
Is there anybody jumping off a meeting up there like at midnight?
Michael
You got a
Scott
backup
needs to phone
generator
out.
for your time
You
for
have
your
a backup
timer.
generator and a battery?
Battery for your clock.
You're gonna hook it up for the
Crap.
For the time.
Wally,
No, we're not.
have a great New
Get
Year.
the hamsters out.
In the chat.
Wally, have a happy
Oh,
New Year,
yes.
buddy.
Yeah, we have it on the TV as the countdown. It's 2 minutes 41 seconds.
I hope you have a battery for that TV.
I have a battery backup for my house. You don't?
Oh, if I lived in Florida, I'd have a whole house generator.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
And
See,
a
you
generator-
have to learn the
nope,
ways
nope.
there,
A
South Georgia.
generator is different from a battery.
Hey,
They're
South
not
Georgia,
hooked
you
up to a
gotta
Ferris wheel.
learn. They're stored in collectors, which are batteries.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna go
now what? There, aviation guy.
Here, it's on the battery. Here's the battery.
That's that's probably. You know what? I know what that battery fits into, and you shouldn't show that on a family stream.
That's a Burt's Bees
Maga.
chapstick.
Hey, I'm just telling you, the battery we have that powers our house. It's called a collector, and it collects energy. And there's capacitors that are attached to it because those hold and store energy.
He's got a
so that-
flux capacitor at his house.
You got that right because we're
Yes,
about to
he
travel
does.
through time in 1 minute and
Should go
50
get
seconds.
This is the
Dude,
best
let's
stream
go.
ever.
1 minute. What?
It's 1
I have a
minute.
count. Oh, this actually has a
1 minute
countdown.
34.
Actually, mine says 1 minute. I just turned it.
Actually, yeah, what? Yeah.
Mine is
what-
Well,
1 minute,
I'm
14
watching the
seconds.
I've got the
TV.
count right here.
You went to like.
I'm watching the TV.
Trying to go to.
Oh yeah, mine.
The TV's
Mine
lying.
on my phone is.
The
I think
TV's
battery's
lying?
dead.
Real time, it'll show you.
Yeah, it might be because my phone says what?
Your phone says 1 minute. Okay.
11:59.
Well,
Yeah,
Cloud
yeah,
9, if you need a link and you want to come in, you can, brother.
40 seconds.
Come on in, Chris.
I have center IG.
Let's.
And here's
see.
a battery.
Google and
That's not a battery, Mike. That's lipstick.
All right, Nami, we got you
Nice.
covered. We got everybody on the West Coast.
All right,
In
20
Disney, they have a
seconds.
bunch of fuel rods running them.
We got a 10 count.
I'll get the 10 count. Here we go.
Go do it now. I think.
Nope. 9, 8, 7. There it is. Good. Perfect.
Yeah.
Happy New
got a drink.
My battery died and it just went away.
Your battery died.
Yeah,
And
my
it
battery
just
just
went away.
refilled, so
And the screen
Oh,
quit.
and there go the fireworks
There
on
go
the strip.
fireworks on the strip.
Oh, cool. Are you guys watching them on the strip, or you're that close to the strip?
Well,
Oh,
no. If we went outside, we could possibly see the tallest ones from
How
where
don't
we
go
were.
outside. There might be gunshots.
They're shooting.
No.
They're shooting fireworks
In
off
Vegas?
the stratosphere.
The stratosphere, yeah, we see the stratosphere. They're showing it on the TV.
Circus,
Ugh.
circus.
They
Resorts
actually-
World,
They actually time them to where it's what different
Resorts
different
World.
resorts go off at in a sequence.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
I'm not looking forward to
It is
looking
very
at
cool.
the stratosphere.
Cosmopolitan. Yeah, there's the link,
Yeah,
Michael.
there's the link wheel. Oh, they're shooting it off the wheel.
Oh, I'm
Does their wheel have
surprised
power?
they have extra battery for their fireworks.
Yes, it was all lit up, Dave. It has power.
All right, so they have power. They're good.
Yes.
Their battery
They
must
also
be
had
charged.
batteries in every
Battery
single
charged.
part.
Their battery is charged, ready to
Their
go.
battery is charged. Yes.
All it takes is a 9-volt charge to shoot off.
Oh, so now we're using 9 volts in every single park theme. Like, cool.
I
Get all,
cannot.
get all the citizens with the wires going ready, say go.
Oh, and then how we test them as like the person that runs the carnival. You put them on your tongue. Hey, it looks good. Hey, it sounds good. Feels good. Spark my
Hold
tongue.
on.
Wow, they're all
Did
going
you
now.
just say carnival?
Yeah, it's a carnival.
That explains a lot.
Hey, listen.
And you don't know about capacitors and batteries?
Connie?
I don't work on a. I don't work on a carnival.
Just saying.
Ferris wheel.
Crew the carny. Let me find out.
Oh my gosh.
Carna crew.
You couldn't look me up if you tried.
Carney
Crew
crew.
the carny.
Carney
I love it.
crew. He's
Oh, look,
he's
here
a
we
crew
go.
at the
Dave
carney.
Plays the thing, that's fine.
Crewable. 1313.
Oh, crew the
Crewable?
carny. That's fine. Yeah, hey, make your jokes. That's fine.
Hey, there's
Who
no
has-
better
who has
there's
Ferris
no
wheels?
better joke.
Carnival does.
There's no better joke
just saying.
than a stormtrooper helmet on a pillow. And your wife knows you.
Yes.
I am so. I literally am so mad that I bought you that helmet.
I know you should be just for that alone.
No,
That was
you should
worth
put
it.
it on your. You should put it on your head right now.
I don't have it. It's upstairs.
Oh well, you should go get it.
Everything.
That would mean I'd have to move.
Get
My
a 9-volt
batteries
battery.
aren't. My batteries aren't charged.
I'm sure they're not.
They're not. I've been sitting for too long. The batteries in
Oh.
my helmet are dead too.
Jen, go get him one of those.
What was
A
that noise?
kerplop?
I know what those are.
Listen, do. Like,
What are you doing?
What's a
back there?
kerplop?
You know, like the.
The
What you make in
fireworks
the
are still
toilet?
going.
Yeah, fireworks aren't bothering him.
Yeah, what's the thing called?
A
A
doo-doo.
defibrillator.
Kim is hilarious. Look what Kim
No,
said.
those aren't defibrillators.
Yes,
Defibrillators.
right? Most definitely gunshots in Vegas.
I'm not a paramedic. I'm
I
not
don't hear any.
a paramedic.
Oh, that's funny.
Anyways,
Oh man.
I hear a couple of fireworks.
this is all your fault. Dave.
Yes.
100%
It ain't
my
my
fault.
fault.
Not as bad as July 4th, that's for sure.
100% my fault.
No, that's fun. It's good.
Well, as the host, I have to take credit for it. But
You have to.
no,
Can
but I
have some
mean, like,
batteries for my lightsabers, though, please.
I can get you some kyber crystals.
No thanks. I already have a lot from you.
I was gonna say, I know where they came from too.
I'm good. I've got all the colors, and I've got a black one that I wasn't in the park for.
Yeah. So but I mean, that's the thing though. Is like everything is perception is reality. People are afraid of the dark versus like, is there anything that's really going to happen in there? Yeah, you might trip over something. My fear is no more irrational or rational than the next person's fear.
No,
And
you're
this
right.
is my
I'm
other
still
little
scared to
girl.
death of the dark.
What?
Still, and I'm 46 years old, and I'm still scared to
This
death
is
of
my
the dark.
calico.
Wait, what did HM say?
I said I'm still scared to death of the dark. I'm 46, and I'm scared to death of the dark. Still.
And so the question I
I can
have for you is,
understand that
what's
because every time, like,
Put you down.
no, I'm gonna. So this is gonna be funny.
Oh, I'm
But
sure.
like-
Hold on.
That's going to be funny.
Hold on.
It's fun. It'll be a Star Wars joke and a Disney joke. It'll be family friendly. But like every time I go into the closet, like when I go, I'm probably gonna go in the room here in about an hour. I feel there's gonna be a Warren Wicket, like in the closet, and it's gonna just jump out and grab me and like just like, yup nub, and it scares me to death. And that's like my fear. I get it. The
Mine
dark
is more
is scary.
Mine is more of people. Like I watch too many
Warren
crime
Wicket's a
shows
person.
and stuff like that. It's like I just cannot. Like I'm the
Warren
one
Wicket's
who's
a person, though, HM.
I cannot with you anymore tonight.
He's literally that is.
I understand, but I'm saying like a legit, like not fantasy person.
I'm just saying.
So let me get this straight. You're sitting in a room
pouring.
and everything's
Hang
like
on.
in your bedroom.
This
Like
is
you're
pouring.
getting into bed,
Hang on.
the lights are on, you see everything there, you turn off the lights, you're petrified of that. But everybody's gonna break my chops about falling
He lives in Vegas.
to my death.
Yes, because there's
100%.
so many ways you can get down from that
True.
400 feet.
Yeah, one of them is just by falling.
Well, I do believe
I'm not
you
going to
almost
die in my
jumped
dark
last
room.
year.
I'm not
Oh,
dying
I
in my
need a
dark room.
message,
I'm not
Heather.
dying through drowning. I'm
I'm not
falling.
either because I have night lights.
I'm
Oh,
falling
we're
because of
we're bringing this to
gravity.
another level.
God did not give me wings.
Thank you,
What he
Kim.
gave me was a brain who said, you shouldn't go up there.
I should message Heather after Heather
Oh,
after
hey,
right now.
JNCCLT. Yeah, they're not
I got
bongs.
it.
They're
Let it
they're
go.
lightsabers. They're not
Drew, it's gone.
bongs.
Drew, it's deleted.
Drew, it's gone.
Oh, okay.
You're
Sorry.
good.
I think they're not bongs, dude. It's
Yeah,
not-
don't worry
not
about it.
high, dude. We're hanging out.
Stop
I
saying
just
it.
realized what y'all were saying. I am
Nope.
done. Like
That's
somebody
fine. It's
said
fine. We're good. We're moving
Don't
on.
say
We're moving
mall.
on.
Don't say mall. No mall.
So Nami Nom says even lots of explosions outside, even though it's pouring outside. Well, it's not pouring where we live,
So,
but I guess
actually,
it's
Pouring
really
really close
raining.
to DL.
California is literally getting downpoured. Up
Yeah.
in, my friends up in San Francisco area,
Right.
the Bay Area, literally had 5 inches of rain today.
But do they have
Wow.
battery power?
Yeah.
So I'll actually say
Um,
this. I think that it rained here earlier in
It
Georgia,
rained 5 like
and the
inches
dude
in
that
San
was
Francisco.
doing the fireworks show, like he lit off a couple. It was about an hour of fireworks. They were all duds because I think they got wet, and it was like, I wonder how Disney does it when it's raining.
So Disney has a different setup. But let me just say to you that when we were in South Carolina, when we lived in Hilton Head, there was an expression. It was, and I can't say it because there might be people from Georgia in here.
Go Dogs.
It was more like Georgia Tum, but it's like that's the point. Is if you leave your gunpowder out and it gets wet, guess what happens? She no go boom.
That's, yep.
Just
No,
saying.
it goes boom because you have more.
If she no go boom because she go wet.
No, you have more.
how Disney has theirs is their tubes. They actually have a
Here we go, Mike.
a sliding dome over it.
Wow.
So right before fireworks go, the domes slide open.
Yep.
And
Oh.
then that's when they're able to shoot.
Oh,
When
okay,
missiles
so-
fly. That's ideal.
It's because Disney's got their ish together.
Which
Yeah.
is why the during one of the
Go ahead.
testings,
I'm listening.
they blew up the launcher.
Because it didn't deploy.
It didn't open.
Didn't that? Wait a minute. Didn't something like that happen at Epcot not long ago when Jen was there? One of the barges
Yep.
caught on fire. Yeah.
We actually have had 2 incidences at Epcot when Jen was there, but
I thought. Oh, okay. I was
We
on
don't have
stream
enough
for
money
one of
for the
them.
lids.
I was videotaping the last night of
So we just let the
Veggie fruit.
hold on a second. So
Hi, crew. Hi,
so
crew.
Bye.
Oh,
I thought it was funny.
So there was
God.
a final night of testing for Enchantment, and I videotaped the launcher exploding. And even the news crew told me what I recorded didn't exist. Everyone tells me I have footage of it. You can see the launcher. You watch it hit, it explodes.
Yeah.
And then the 3 subsequent shells that tried to come up explode on the ground.
Oh my.
I have videotape of it, and everyone tells me, no,
No, you don't.
That's not what it is. So the next morning, I drove over to where I know the launcher is.
So
there's no vegetation, and all the trees are burnt from about 8 feet down.
Dang.
I videotape it, and everyone's like, no, that's normal.
and that's the last time the South Georgia boys did fireworks at Disney.
Well, what about the
There's a guy
American
across the
Pavilion
street.
catching on fire?
What's that?
What about the time the American Pavilion caught on fire? Was that was one of those 2
That's-
occasions, wasn't it?
That's
No.
happened 2 times.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we've had the
that's how-
American
I thought that
Pavilion
was-
caught on fire, and one
That
of
was
the
from a
largest.
cigarette, wasn't it?
From a cigarette?
So
No,
No, that was the
No,
one
it
by,
was
that was
from
by
the-
the castle.
The final
It was from the
launches
final launch that
that
shoots
scare
out.
me all the time.
Yeah.
When they shoot him towards the center of Harmonious. Both times that's caused the fire.
Oh my.
The one
There
that was
was
due to
one-
a cigarette was at
yeah, that was Magic Kingdom.
Yep.
That was the left side
Yeah,
of
that
Magic
was the
Kingdom.
one that someone lit a cigarette through it. They put it out
That's
immediately, but everyone.
that's when they
freaked out.
literally had the fire trucks going down Main
Going
Street.
down.
Yeah. That was.
They
but
had to
it
evacuate
out.
the castle, the dining.
How long ago was that?
Ooh, that
8
was.
months.
It was this
We
year.
were in the park.
I was
This
this
We
year.
were
year.
in Hollywood
We were in Hollywood.
Studios.
We were in Hollywood Studios. Mike
Okay.
Mike Wheeler was telling me what was going on so I could calm everybody down because everybody was going nuts.
Yeah, it was like,
And I'm like, and Mike's like, it's not bad. And I'm like, hey, everybody, I'm getting real time reaction out of the park. It's okay.
And I was
And
like,
everyone's like,
I was like, you can't see the fire trucks. It doesn't matter.
Mike, I'll slap him. Don't worry.
Please do.
I will.
You can't.
See, at least I'm getting
I'm
some
down here.
Well, y'all, it's 3:00 in the morning. I got to get my dogs out and go to sleep. I'm tired.
You don't mean it's 3 a.m., do you?
I know it's 3 a.m. for all y'all, but
3 a.m.
Not me.
It's 1 a.m. for you, right?
for who?
Crew's still
For you,
3
Kim.
a.m. Everybody but you guys are 3 a.m.
What?
Ah! My cat just scared the crud out of me.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
HF, thanks for
Get
coming
into
in.
the toaster oven.
Yeah, you guys
Happy
are
New
awesome. This
Year.
was fun. Happy
I'm
New
glad
Year,
you
y'all.
came
We'll
in.
see ya.
Charge your batteries.
Happy New Year.
You know.
Charge your batteries
Couple
before you go
days.
in the dark.
charge your battery.
I'm
Yes.
taking my flashlight. Don't worry.
There you go.
This is Capital TRBLE is causing trouble here.
Look at her biting. She's like, "Arr,
Terrible.
arr."
That's
that's
because
my
I
doggy.
disturbed him. He was trying to jump from our toaster oven up to get one of our pictures.
That's
Pictures your
hysterical.
toast.
Well, I will say
How about
this. I'm
pictures of toast?
Cake toast.
cake toast.
Cake toast.
Mwah.
Wish that video
Ouch.
still has not come through yet.
Ouch.
That video
Oh,
still
I
hasn't
did.
come through in
I
1080
wasn't that way.
or
You
4K.
haven't sent it to me in 1080.
Yeah, I
It was
did.
in 4K.
Yeah, I did.
When?
This morning.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Body's killing me. My goodness.
You can tell me I didn't, but I did. Now I'm not going to.
Wait, my phone is not food.
All right, you.
Charge your battery,
No.
then you can do it.
I'm telling you, I sent it to you.
He said charger.
Same link, same everything.
Just charge your battery.
1080.
You can't
not
send the
4K.
same link.
I through an iCloud link.
It has to be through a different link.
I'm saying through an iCloud link, not the same iCloud link, but
What are
through
you guys yelling about and arguing
I
about?
don't know.
who cares? So anyway,
My last message says 13 hours and it's still.
oops, Mike got cut off.
And there goes Mike.
There's
and
Mike.
there
Oh,
goes
Mike,
Mike.
you accidentally bounced out of the screen. I don't know how that happened.
Now you know how it feels.
Oh boy. I'm getting dizzy. Oh.
I think
Hey, Mike,
Mike's
there's
getting
something on the wall behind you. Go get it. Get your
I
dog.
didn't do it.
Anyway,
Oh.
so with that, I would like to say it has been a lot of fun hanging out with everybody
Yeah.
tonight and doing this. But it is 3:15 in the morning, and I'm going to bed.
Go,
Yes,
Megan.
you actually go
Go.
to sleep at this time of
Go.
day.
This is actually the latest I've been up in weeks.
I was up at like 7 o'clock.
I've changed my sleeping schedule, so I actually go to bed at like human times now. And
Human
I was gonna
time.
say you switch because Jen, a lot of times I'll be sending something to her and she's still up at like 2 a.m.
I've been asleep for 2 hours. So we've switched up a little bit, although she still gets up earlier than I do. So I don't know when she sleeps, but
I make time.
you make no time. But no, I just wanted to say, you know, to everybody, thank you for a 2022 that was amazing. We had a great time. We made a lot of new friends. 5,000 new explorers joined us. That's amazing. We just want to say we thank everybody for everything that you've done. 2023 is going to be epic, but it's going to be because of you guys. And to our elites, thank you for joining us on screen tonight. To the mods, you're the best in YouTube, period. We love you guys. You're all family to us. We really, really appreciate everything that you guys have done through the year. And then to our heart and soul, we will see you on the flip side.
So Dave, no stream tomorrow, right?
Hold on. Mike's getting mauled.
I'm turning
Yes.
off Mike.
Don't say maul.
No.
Michelle Elizabeth, thank you. And Ride the Teacups. Glad Night Getaway, thank you for being a sponsor. There is no stream to, well, whatever day we're in.
We're gonna, we'll make it. We'll
That's true. Technically today, yes.
Technically today. So we're going to, because by the time we actually get wrapped up and get everything out of here, we'll get to bed at like 4:30, 4:45. So, you know, we're going to take today, kind of just chill out. We'll be back at it on Monday for Magic. It'll either be Epcot or Magic Kingdom.
both maybe.
Or both. So,
Okay.
but yeah, that's what we're going to do. And we're going to kick off 2023 the right way. We're going to have a lot of fun and be back in the parks. And
2023.
What?
2023. Nothing. Just nothing. All right.
Anyway, Kim.
I get called by a dog, and I'm like trying to just help out and just. It's fine.
Kim, thank you so much, Michelle. We appreciate you. Glad Night Getaways. Ride the Teacups. Monorail Steve, Nami Nom. We appreciate you guys. Everybody on screen. Jill, Michael, crew, Mike Wheeler. We love you guys. We appreciate every single thing that you guys do. It's an amazing thing to be with you guys. So
I'm teary-eyed like Joe.
No, we're good.
And to our heart and soul who is leaving us for a little bit.
Stop.
You go with us. We love you.
Stop.
We'll see you on the flip. You're not going to make it. Stop. We're going to see you on the flip side.
Stop.
We look forward to you when you can be here. And until then,
Stop it.
FPE loves you.
And crew, you know how to get a hold of me. You got my IG.
I know. Stop it.
And all you got to do
Don't
is
make
go
him
to a gate
cry.
We're not trying to
press the
make you
button
cry.
and yell Edna mode
And the mode.
Push what button?
at the gate. That's how you get through the gate. You have to hit the button.
Okay.
But make sure you bring batteries.
Yes.
Yes.
you
Batteries
don't-
are important.
Now, I don't have it loaded in here. That's no fair.
What?
Oh,
The ending?
Hold
because
on a
you had to
second.
switch streams.
You had to switch streams, so yes, you don't have.
I had to switch streams.
It's
so-
okay. We can end it now. It's fine.
Well, but I wanted to show just one other thing, though.
Yeah, but
Because-
it's okay. I mean, you don't have to. We can
Well,
just,
no, but it has batteries. It has batteries. See, it's all lit up.
Oh, there we go.
It's all lit up. It's good. It's got batteries.
I'm
Fair
not
enough.
gonna share a picture of the Muppet, but that's okay.
No, we won't do that. But everybody, we just want to say thank you again. Happy New Year's to everybody. And we will see you guys in the future. Dave's tired. Have a magical night, everybody.
Yes, have a
Magical
magical
night.
magical
Get
day.
some sleep.
Yep.
Take care, everybody.
Right.
Thank you.